I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. July. I'm gonna sing Christmas songs. I'm a silly goose. Hi friends, I hope you're having a lovely day today. I hope that your weather's nice, that your car's not on fire in the driveway. You might want to check your window. It happens. Today we're going to talk about a photo that I took recently. We're going to kind of go into a bit of a deep dive on this single photo because I think it was a bit of a unique street portrait type of photo, and that's this photo, snap. And, you know, super dramatic lighting. The background was, very minimalistic, and it's something that I think you don't see in street portraiture that much. So I think it would be interesting to break that down. First, I'm going to take you to where I captured the photo. Oh, it's a special episode today. I'm leaving my house for you guys. So, donations are welcome. Okay, here we go. Very quickly, I realized as I'm editing this that I never clearly explained that I actually ran into 3 people sitting on the bench you see in front of us. I ran into 3 people that day, and I took photos of each of them. But the one of the girl was the one that stuck out to me as one that I wanted to talk about in a video. So I just want to break that down. So this next clip would have been a bit confusing if not. So there you go. Okay, moving on. Okay, so here's where I found the people that I took the photo of. And then I said hey to them, walked over here with them, or I pivoted my head, looked over here, then I walked over here, and this is where I put them. And there was a lovely stream of light coming down this way. And yeah, nice and simple. Okay, let's talk about this photo. It's an interesting photo because it looks as if it could have been taken in a studio or some sort of New York loft studio apartment-esque type environment when it was taken in the evening on the street. And a very uncontrolled environment, right? But it looks very controlled. And I think that it begs the mind to go down a journey of exploring how your street portraits, how your street photography or whatever kind of photography you have, how it can evolve into something that challenges the environment that it's in. The other photo that I took of this girl was of her looking the opposite direction. And it's obvious. It's a much less dramatic looking photo. Still beautiful lighting, but much more subtle, much more flattering looking. This photo was very dramatic, very intense light on the face, very dark drop off on the back of the head. Just 2 very different images, and the difference in these 2 photos is the direction in which she was pointing. That is the only difference in these photos. Obviously, the exposure is different. I pulled the exposure down on one because I could, and this is how it turned out. But I literally turned it around. We're looking at 2 vastly different images that were created by a very simple change. This had little to do with what gear I was using that day, and a lot to do with the stuff that takes time to learn, the hard stuff, the art of photography. A couple of things I did that I think are important regarding this photo was, 1, I got out there when the lighting provided this opportunity for me, right? I wouldn't have been able to get that photo at 12 p.m. It wouldn't have happened. Also, when I was within the interaction, I was very intentional about guiding them, or first finding the background in the first place, right? A lot of times you want these interactions to go so smoothly that you will forget that there's a beautiful background right behind you. So I stopped, I put my head on a swivel, I found the background, and I communicated with them and guided them to that background. That was huge. This photo would have been very different if I would have put her on, just on the sidewalk, right? So just the intentionality there was crucial for this, and I don't always do that well, but in this case I think I did. So anyway, I hope that was helpful to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, let me know if you have any questions, any thoughts, anything that you think was interesting about this video. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, all those other things, Chinese social medias. I'm on all those. Oh, come on. And you guys have a lovely day. Goodbye.